Good afternoon, Democrats. It's April the 1st. No fooling. It's hard to believe that we are in the beginning of a new month, and I'm delighted that you're here this afternoon. As you can see, I'm not the chair of the party, Alicia Andrews. Instead, I'm Scott Hamilton filling in for her today, and I'm glad that you tuned in. Well, if you saw the promotion for today's show, it said it's been a positive week for Democrats, and it truly has. When I look at the number of people who are stepping up to serve Oklahomans with that D behind their name, I couldn't be more happy. We are doing so well in recruiting candidates, not just bodies to put on a ballot, but in fact people who truly demonstrate that they care about what's happening in Oklahoma, about our future. And I think that's something for all of us to be excited about as we head into this spring weekend. We can do so with some hopefulness as to where we're heading and the direction that we're going. So I just needed to share that with you. I am thrilled with Gina Nelson yesterday, for example, in announcing her run for Superintendent of Public Education. Teacher of the Year, eloquent spokesperson, understands bureaucracy, and truly has the heart of our children in mind as she begins this journey on her campaign. So I'm excited for everyone up and down the ticket who has decided to step in, and it's not too late. It's getting close, though. The 13th, 14th, and 15th of this month are filing days. After that, there are no more opportunities to run for office in 2022. So if you've been on the fence, if you've been considering putting your name on the ticket, if you have a family member or a friend that you believe would be a great person to have at any level of our government, by all means, reach out. We are here to help. One of the ways that we're helping, and I hope that you will mark your calendars for this now, April 23rd is our Campaign Academy 2022. This is the fourth Campaign Academy. Each one is different, but we work very, very diligently to provide campaigns, candidates, their professionals, and certainly volunteers with the information they need to hit the ground running. It will be April 23rd in Tulsa. We've had them in Oklahoma City. We've had them virtually. We've done one in Midwest City, and this one will be in Tulsa. It's a unique design because we're offering different programming in the morning and in the afternoon. That way, if you're a candidate and you feel like you just can't give up a whole day because you need to be knocking doors, we understand that. And so you can attend the morning session with an amazing luncheon panel. We have guests coming from around the country to serve on this panel, dealing with approaching and talking to voters in a way that makes sense to them. Particularly, we'll be looking at how to address the concerns of Black voters, Native voters, Latinx voters, and rural voters. So we're covering a big ground with that panel discussion, and I think it's by itself would be worth coming. Tickets are quite affordable. There's more information on our website, and I encourage you to check it out. But again, that's April 23rd, and we hope that you will be there. That's exciting news as well. Now, I'm going to move to something that's not quite as exciting, but it's something I have to share with you. And very, very sadly, all of our congresspersons, every one of the five, did something that I don't understand. They all voted against capping the cost of insulin. Now, 250,000 people living in Oklahoma rely on insulin daily. Our state legislature, in a rare coming together of the minds of Democrats and Republicans, already passed legislation that would put a cap on it in Oklahoma. Why then are our elected representatives in Washington so tone deaf to the needs and desires and the basic living necessities of Oklahomans? For them to vote against this, it shows you that they are much more concerned with favoring curry from big pharmaceuticals than they are in keeping in touch and taking care of Oklahomans. You know, I'm so tired of hearing about the Oklahoma standard and Oklahoma values. Those terms mean nothing anymore. And to prove that, we have 5 people in Congress who are there, put there by the people of Oklahoma, and clearly are responsible to none of us. That must change. And thankfully, we have good candidates running in all but one CD so far, and we're working on that. So you will have choices this year. And it's time to tell our Congress people, no, if you're not going to represent us in Washington, we're not sending you back. Also, our two senators, Inhofe and Lankford, again, out of touch with Oklahoma, out of touch with America's ideals and goals and dreams for the future, have both declared already that they are going to vote against Judge Brown Jackson for confirmation. Oh, she'll win the confirmation, and I am glad that she will, because she will be the first Black woman on the United States Supreme Court. But more than that, she is one of the most qualified candidates ever presented to the Senate for confirmation. They are being obstructionist. They are standing up for a party that stands for nothing anymore, except making life harder for Oklahomans and Americans. So if that doesn't gear you up to support Democratic candidates, I frankly don't know what will. I'm excited that we have a chance to make a positive change, all of us. When I hear, well, the party should do that, or the party needs to be doing this, just want to remind all of us that the party is not a staff in Oklahoma City. It's not our elected chair or vice chair, treasurer, or secretary. It's not our DNC committee man or woman. It's certainly not me. The Democratic Party in Oklahoma is all of us working together. And that means if you are a registered Democrat, you are a part of the Oklahoma Democratic Party. So when you have an idea of what we should be doing, ask yourself, how can I help make this possible? I promise you there are so many ways for you to be involved at the county level, at the state level, through our federations, and so much more. We need you. We need your financial support, especially your financial support right now, and we need your volunteer time as we move through this year, because we want to give our candidates all of the support possible to be able to make informed decisions in their campaign so they can make the best decisions, not as candidates, but truly as those who we are electing to serve. I believe that they will do just that. Well, friends, it's Friday, and I'm not going to keep you, but I just needed to share that good news with you. And the good news is we can make change, positive change that will impact our lives, but more importantly, will positively impact the lives of those who come after us. So please continue to talk to people about running for office. And I beg you to please consider becoming a monthly contributor to the Oklahoma Democratic Party. If you can afford $5 a month, we are thrilled with that. If it's more, then that means even more help. We still have many people to register to vote, and we have candidates to get behind and help mobilize their campaigns. Together, I believe we can do just that. Well, our chair will be back with you at 4:15 on Monday. And until then, though, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Take good care of yourself and each other. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the Hamilton Report on Monday evening at 6:30. Have a great weekend.